Welcome in, everybody. It's Main Street Today time. It is our month, Oh Love. And today we're going to talk a lot about love and self-care. You know, sometimes we think if we're going into Valentine's Day and we don't have a significant other, then that doesn't even have anything to do with us. Not true. And with that, I'm going to introduce you to someone that I love. Speaking of love, and also someone who is responsible for the amazing looks of so many of the stars that we see, including this one.
All right, well, now Rique is Richard Patir, and I met him through Roseanne Cash when I first moved to Nashville in 1983. Before I moved here, I had cut my hair for the first time since I was 17 and gotten a perm in LA, and I needed somebody to prune me, to maintain me, because until then I just washed my hair and let it dry, you know. And also doing TV and stuff, you needed somebody to do a little makeup and make you look good. And she said, oh, well, here's the fellow I use. That was 1983, and no one has touched my hair.
I love that. No one has touched my hair except Rique. Rique is the guy. Welcome, my friend. I love you.
I love you too. And what an honor to be on this show. You're doing so well with it. I'm happy for you.
You know what? We're rolling with, somebody said, you're just the best lemonade maker I know. And I said, okay, there you go. I'm going to make shirts making lemonade.
Exactly. There's something we need. During pandemania, we need to accept what we have to do. And everyone's used to looking at the Brady Bunch now.
Everyone's used to it. And if something freezes up, we autocorrect with our eyes and our ears.
Yeah. It's a beautiful adjustment globally.
It is. And you know what? We have more communication probably in this year being separated than we did the year before, being only on social, whatever, or a quick text. Now we crave the human voice. We crave that connection.
And it's beautiful that people all over the country and all over the world, I've penned a new term called the introverse, because it is the universe now is our audience. And we're no longer limited to, like, for church services, you have to wake up by so-and-so, do your makeup and be there at 10:30. You could watch it in your skivvies at 10:30 in Norway and whatever. And that's the beautiful thing about making lemonade.
Right. Well, you have made lemonade for women and men who have, here's the deal. More and more people are embracing their natural silver. They've gotten tired of going, okay, I got to go get my hair done. And especially during the pandemic, people couldn't go in and get their roots done. And they're going, you know what? I'm done with this. I am so done with this. People have gone natural. You took Emmy Lou. You're kind of famous for the guy that took Emmy Lou natural. She had long, dark Native American hair.
I know. The thing is, she tells people we've known each other when we were brunettes, you know, the dark ages, we call it. And it's true. We were both brunettes, and self-admittedly, she said we used to color her hair. And then, in fact, if you look at the Ballad of Sally Rose, her character album, she had auburn hair, you know. And so we used to experiment with that. And then she said, I'm over it. And you have to honor that. And she knew, by seeing her mother, who was a beautiful example of a beautiful woman, she's passed, Eugenia, but beautiful with gray hair. And it's something to embrace if you're able to take the stance. And people were forced in the pandemic to do it, which was a good thing, you know. And then there were variations on a theme on how to grow it out or how to tweak it or tricks of the trade, but embracing it is what's a beautiful thing.
Well, here's what's so funny is that so many women 50 and over like me have gone toward the flaxen and gone lighter and lighter and lighter, letting their hair become what it is. And that younger people now are dyeing their hair go silver.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, I'm amazed. Well, I'm not amazed. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I've seen every color and every hue and everything. But now it's such a chic thing to do, and sadly, it trashes the hair. And there's products to make sure it doesn't trash it. Rather than fry it, we add things to saute it, but it's still not a really good thing for the hair. That's why conditioning and do it. But that proves any face color can carry off the silver hair. It's an interesting thing when you see kids and women in their 60s to 90s.
You are so right. And now you are always a guy that says, okay, I've got a problem with hair that I need to solve. So you get in your little mad scientist mode and you work with your company to create products. Let's talk about a product that you've developed that's coming soon.
It's coming soon. So I sort of have chagrin about the fact of even beginning to talk about it, but I need models and I need help. People with naturally silver hair and colored silver hair. It's my line of products.
See, I'm gonna show this right there.
Shining silver.
Yes.
Silver products under my product line, Beauty Simplified, which the tagline is something that's very special. It's where the spirit of beauty meets the beauty of spirit. Because beauty's an inside job and you know it.
Yeah.
And so it's not everything we put on to mask and chip away our self-esteem. It's what we use to enhance the beauty that's already there, and silver sometimes needs a little enhancement to make it shine the way it is, to make it have more of a metallic shine to it.
Right.
And I came up with my line of products called Silver. And there's 4 products in there. One is, and I sort of look at it like a silver toolkit. In fact, I'm toying with the name of Shining Silver because it's both a noun and a verb. Because you need things. So basically a silver cleanse, which is a coloring shampoo that has a certain hue of violet that's kind of different than what's out there now, that makes a really neat tone of metallic silver. And then the Silver Restore. And especially for color treated hair, you need to restore it. And this is basically a protein conditioner. In my other line, Reconstruct, I self-admittedly have interchanged some and changed it because if they've worked for over 20 years, why break it? And then there's Silver Polish, which is just a moisturizing shampoo, which is like my product Moisture. And the product I'm most excited about is called Patina. And what Patina is, it's a coloring conditioner. So it has that tone in the conditioner so that it's further enhancing the hue. Especially good for colored treated hair that needs that extra protein. But what I need help with, and I'm going to launch this weekend, is I have samples of each of these. And I'd love volunteers to personal message me or contact me at rique@rique.net and let me know they're interested, because I'm going to have a questionnaire and I want you to put it in your hands, put it in your hair and try it. And we'll talk more about that. And thank you for letting me share this.
Of course. And I love every part of what you do. Here's the deal. People go to Rique, and I'm going to tell you this. It's not just for what you do for hair and for their beauty. It's for how you make them feel. And that's as important. That's a reason that we go to someone to get a beauty consult, because we want to feel good. And coming up in a few weeks, Rique is going to be a regular here. We're going to talk about clothing. We're going to talk about clothing for the plus size woman. And I think about your wonderful products there. And I think about John Bon Jovi, who went silver, and talk about the silver fox. Everybody talks about it. Truly, more and more men are embracing their silver. And so we are embracing the colors to go with it. I was already a blonde and I just started going white. And, quite frankly, even to do my own hair, it just takes a darn long, even 25 minutes out of my day.
Oh,
And
it's so horrible, Devin. I know. I feel your pain.
but you're the one who taught me that I did not. And you said, you don't, why are you washing your hair every day? You're ruining your hair. And I'm going, what? And you taught me to use oil and to put it up, and I go, if people have to deal with my hair in a scrunchie because it's up with oil in it, because people go, well, how do you grow your hair so long? It's because I quit washing it every day.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a learning process, because we've learned since Wella Balsam and Herbal Essence that you have to shampoo your hair every day, which is a misnomer to buy more product, obviously,
Yeah.
but your hair needs those natural oils, but more importantly, your hair and scalp needs those natural oils. That's why before you shampoo, massaging through and that old boar bristle brush, use a boar because it lets those oils distribute through the ends. Remember that 100 brushes a day? I don't know, that's pushing it. But get those oils through your hair, because your hair needs those, especially if you're chemically processing it, if you're doing blow drying it and straightening it. I saw a billboard once. Ignore your teeth, they'll go away. Ignore your hair, it'll look not split, but schizophrenic. So you need to take care of yourself and you deserve it. People need to give themselves permission to using good products and allowing themselves to give themselves a hot oil treatment. They do it for everyone else. Why not for themselves?
Amen. Amen. Rique at rique.net, correct?
Rique Beauty. Yes, I'm sorry. Rique at rique.net.
That's how they get in touch with you. And if it's on the playback, I'm going to put all the information on the show as well. So, because we need models. If you are a silver, don't let your hair turn into cotton candy, I always say. Get some great product in your hair from Rique. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate
Devin,
you.
I really appreciate you, and all the best to you.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Loving me some Rique, and I cannot wait to try those products. Absolutely. Well, you know what? We are so people that help bring you this show, and we don't do commercials, but we do brand stories. If we find someone that works with our message of instruction, helping you understand how to better your life. I found a gentleman because of Mona Bagsby. Mona Bagsby helped introduce me to Jameson Siebert, Big J, from a group called Monster Home Services. And Jay had worked with all these different companies, but he found some great products, and he found that he could do the same great work for Middle Tennessee families that he had been doing, but he could save them a lot of money. And he found out where people were getting really raked over the coals. So he found a great new gutter product. Let's take a look.
The biggest thing about that system, about our system, and it's called Valor, is when we put it to the fascia and we put it to the gutter and we re-bracket your gutters, it keeps the gutter in the correct position all the time. Okay, so what happens is it's kept in the correct position, but it also makes it strong, real strong.
Gotcha.
So this gutter right here, I've got 4 brackets in it, and even up in here, that's just, I set a 2x4 on top of this 4-foot area. Actually, I have 3 brackets in this one, and the chains are just going right to this right here. There's no screws going into the gutter or anything like that from the back. These are just normal brackets, and I always invite people to come up and look at it, because a lot of guys tell me there's no way to do that. Yes, it will. And I want you to watch this. You'll come right over here. Come on, there it is. And you can come over here and just, I want you to get my weight here.
Okay.
Come around. Okay.
All right.
That's 371 pounds, right? And I'll say it's 371 because it's under the 5 on the end. Now, I weigh 375 pounds. How many people can go to their gutters and do this?
Look at this. All the way right there on a gutter. That's unbelievable.
So, and I invite people all the time to come down to the shop, step in it, come investigate it, look at it. It is legit.
You
we
don't
put
have
this
to
on my
weigh
barrel.
yourself, girls. You don't have to weigh yourself.
Yeah, we'll take the scale away. But yeah, I invite anybody to come down. You can actually hang on your gutters once you put the Valor system in. So you know it's going to make your gutter strong. Your gutter's never going to get out of shape. And it's going to continue to keep you off the ladder and keep you out of the hospital and out of the ICU and all those things. You know, I'm a little bit older now. I don't bounce like I used to. And I don't think a lot of us do. But you can put this on your home. And here's the thing about it. You can actually do it for less than what these big companies charge you. So, and right now, we actually have a special on Valor, on 6-inch Valor, that if you will order Valor for your home, and this is unheard of, and I know it is because I came up with it. If you will order a 6-inch Valor for your home, your gutters, I'm going to replace the gutter for free.
Oh, wow.
So you're actually going to get Valor, the best system on the market, and I urge everybody to go YouTube it and look at it. You're going to get the Valor gutter guard, and this part here, this part of the gutter, we're going to give that to you for free. We're going to take yours down, and we're going to haul it away, and we're going to put this up for you. You're going to get brand new gutters and Valor gutter guard for the price of what you would normally pay for Valor.
Wow. That is an unbelievable deal. And the number that you call is very easy. It is 615-509-4375. Monster Home Services in Jolton, Tennessee. They're also on Facebook. Thank you guys for showing us a little bit. I'm telling you, I would not get on those scales and get on that swing. But if you want to, that's what they have right there in their office. You know, it is our month, Oh Love, and I love sharing stories of all different kinds of love. When it comes to rescuing animals, anyone who knows me knows that's part of my heart. And, you know, when an animal gets saved, one person doesn't get to take the credit, because anyone in rescue knows it takes many shares, many phone calls, fundraising. It really is a community, and people all get together, but it usually starts with one. I'm going to share the story of Kodak, and just follow along. It's a pretty interesting story, and you realize that a chain of love is saving this one particular dog.
So honest and raw, come
Love when we can all join together and be part of a chain of love. And it is our month of love. And if you would like to help, if you missed that, if you would like to help with the $5,000 surgery for Kodak, this dog, Critter Cavalry, stepped up. No other rescue was able to financially help. And they just did it, whether they could or whether they couldn't. And they said, we'll take care of this dog because he's 1 year old and he has a life ahead of him. So if you would like to be a part of it, make your donation for Kodak directly to West Vets on Edmondson Pike in Nashville. Well, we are so grateful for our friend health insurance. Maybe you've lost your job and maybe you need some help understanding COBRA and how, or even the new Biden care that's coming out. Take a look at what Health Insurance Harvey can do. If you find yourself in need of health insurance, one Google search and a questionnaire could start your phone ringing and those emails and those texts coming from companies all over. And it can be really confusing. And sometimes you get caught up in buying something only to find that it covers very little of what you actually need. And sometimes it can be too late to do anything about it. You know, after the fact, like when you need your insurance. That's why one click to my friend, my insurance guy, Health Insurance Harvey, can keep that from happening. HarveyDurham.com. Chat with him, set up a virtual appointment anywhere in the country practically. He's licensed in 40 states. He'll look at your needs, your budget, and share every single thing that his insurance is going to cover and what it won't. You don't pay for what you don't need. If he can't save you money or can't give you better coverage, he won't sign you. You are under no obligation. So do yourself a favor. Get a free comparison quote from Health Insurance Harvey. It just might work for you like it did me. I'm not his commercial announcer. I'm his client. At Harvey.
These mud tires dead. We're gonna ride, ride, and ride, ride. Way back, way on back. That's right. Baby, put on.
I am so excited because our month of love, Songs of Love, we're welcoming some of our favorite singers and songwriters to be a part of it. And my friend Corey Farlow and his lovely wife, Tracy, join us. Y'all are you guys in Kentucky today?
We are.
Let's see if I can hear you.
At the homestead. Can you
Well,
got
it's
me?
hard to. I do. It's hard to get you guys at the homestead because you're always having some kind of adventure.
That's right. You know, like the video you played way on back. Yeah, we're always out here mudding or something.
Well, share with us, you and Tracy are a real team when it comes to music. Tell me a little bit about how that works and how you guys met.
Well, okay. Well, we met actually up here in her hometown. Elkin, Kentucky used to be a event center up here called Libby's, and I was singing and she was working there, and you know, that's how we met. So, but we, like I said, we hit the road. She's with me. You know, she works my merch booth, keeps me straight, and makes sure I'm on time everywhere.
Now, Tracy, what's your take on this?
I try to keep him straight.
She does.
But I do enjoy going with him from place to place. We meet a lot of neat people, and
Yeah.
it's an adventure for sure.
Yeah.
I just love is that I can't thank Corey without thinking of you, Tracy. And you really do this as a team effort. When it comes to music, especially on the independent front, you really, it's a one-stop shop. You got to do everything. How do you guys, what's the secret to getting along?
That's a easy one, really. She's my best friend, and I love her so much, and I know she loves me, and we work together on everything, and that's pretty much, I think, the backbone of making it work and getting along. And you know, your spouse got to be your best friend. So.
Well, we're going to play your song for Songs of Love. Every view is a vote. Every share is a vote. And 28 days after the end of February, we'll add everything up, get our finalists. And Corey Farlow is one of my favorite singers and one of my favorite writers. I'm so excited to share the song Fallen. Tell us where this song came from.
Well, as most of my love songs go, she's the inspiration. So, but wrote that for a project that we was working on a couple years back called Country is Cornbread. And it's just a good, solid country love song, which I think with my voice, it's just something that I love to do, is sing ballads. And you don't hear a lot of good love song ballads anymore, but I still believe they need to go to the forefront. So, but that's kind of, you know, the inspiration behind it. And just one of my favorite songs I've ever written. So.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think so too. So we're going to play it now. But before we do that, we'll say goodbye to you, play the song. But where do people find more information out about you? Where do they find your music?
Of course, they can find me on Facebook. Just punch in Corey Farlow Band, CoreyFarlowCountry.com, at Corey Farlow on Twitter, and Corey Farlow Country on Instagram. I'm pretty much everywhere they can find me. So.
All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you for being here. We're going to play the song right now. The song is called Fallen.
Thank you, Devin.
Should've looked first, but I didn't. I knew better, but my mind resisted. My heart grabbed, threw me right smack in the lips. And I've been tripping ever since, over the edge of the biggest cliff I could find. We hit bottom, still soaring in the sky, flying high on you, floating through the clouds. And I don't wanna come down, I'm falling. I'm gone where the wind got caught up in it. Fell head first into the river, no parachute. I landed in love, that's all I knew. I hope it's romantic fool whose heart is all in. Baby, I'm falling. I hope you're in, but my kiss insinuates I'm too far gone to turn it off. Yeah, it's too late. If you're not in, moving fast, then I'll take it slow. But either way, you need to know I'm falling. I'm gone where the wind got caught up in it. Fell head first into the river, no parachute. Landed in love, that's all I knew. I hope it's romantic fool whose heart is all in. Baby, I'm falling. I hope love don't scare you off from me. I hope the thought of us is right all along me. I know this sounds a little crazy, baby. Catch me. Baby, I'm falling. I'm gone where the wind got caught up in it. Fell head first into the river, no parachute. Landed in love. Oh, so much food was always on me. Baby, I'm falling.
Corey Farlow. I love his voice as much as I love anybody's in country music today. And speaking of country music today, his uncle, George Morgan, Candy Kisses, his cousin, Lori Morgan, and Marty Morgan. I mean, that's how we kind of met, along with my friend Sharon Ingram from Mud Puddle Pottery, because you know what? Life really is just the connections and the friendships and people saying, hey, have you heard their music? So that's what I want you to do for Corey. I want you to, hit that share button, hit that like button, and get the word out, because every share and every view is a vote. And we just encourage everybody who is a singer-songwriter and you'd like to have your music featured here on Main Street today, well, just message me where you find this. And wherever you are watching this, we hope that you will click like and subscribe, whether it is on our YouTube channel, our Instagram page, or just wherever you find us, somewhere out in the ether. We're always there. Hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. And remember, be safe, be kind, and remember, you are loved.